was blessed a long time ago to invest my money the right way and, put what you think about me. I don't care what you say about me. You're not in the position that I'm in.
Terence Crawford has stopped entertaining Floyd Mayweather's constant jabs. After Floyd questioned Crawford's latest victory and even leaked a private sparring video, Crawford hit back saying Floyd actually owes him money, around $31 million, and should quit acting rich. He explained that the debt traces back to the early days of their connection. This comes shortly after Floyd faced yet another money issue in Vegas, being sued for not paying for his cars. Crawford believes Floyd's online behavior is just a way to seek attention while hiding his real financial problems.
I couldn't choose a better guy for the job.
He's gonna make you hundreds of millions, you said?
Hundreds of millions, it sounds good, but we're in the billionaires club.
That lawsuit, which sparked Crawford's response, was filed less than 10 days ago in Clark County District Court and paints an uneasy picture for the former champion. Mayweather Promotions LLC and Floyd himself were named in the case, with Vegas Auto Gallery claiming he bought 4 luxury cars worth over $2 million on July 3rd. The list included a 2018 Mercedes Maybach, a 2023 Ferrari, a 2023 Porsche, and a 2025 McLaren. Court records show Floyd wrote 2 checks, one for $1.6 million and another for $650,000, but later told the dealership not to cash them.
That they did some shady practices. So this is a response to their lawsuit that he bought 4 cars in the amount of $2.3 million back in July. And one of the cars was $1.2 million, which was a 2018 special edition Maybach. I don't know, something really, really fancy. Very, very rare.
Instead, he showed off the cars on Instagram to his 29 million followers. The dealership says Floyd never planned to own them and only wanted to use them to maintain his Money Mayweather image. Eventually, he returned 3 cars and agreed to keep the Maybach in a $1.2 million settlement, but still didn't make the payment.
Options. I got about 100 cars, but right here, we like to call this the Sweet 16.
By signing that deal, Floyd and Mayweather Promotions admitted the debt, confirming they owed the money and couldn't legally dispute it if they missed payments. Yet even after that agreement, the dealership says Floyd missed several deadlines, even with extra time given. Attorney Michael Krista Lee from Vegas Auto Gallery summed it up clearly. Our filing says everything. Despite buying the cars, signing the deals, and giving checks, Mr. Mayweather still refused to pay.
$5 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true, but you owe 50 more. And he's just like, that can't be right.
This kind of accusation isn't new for Mayweather. Over the years, several companies have claimed he delays or avoids payments for products and services. From unpaid wages at his now closed Las Vegas strip club, Girl Collection, to fights with jewelers and promoters, Floyd has faced the same pattern repeatedly. The man known for showing off wealth often ends up surrounded by debt issues.
I mean, dang, Floyd Money Mayweather. Man, wow, y'all around here getting Rolexes, not paying for them. Man, y'all got stacks of money, owing jewelers money. Man, how y'all around here, man, getting millions of dollars in all this jewelry and leaving 208?
That's where Crawford's comments make sense. His claim that Floyd owes him about $31 million didn't just come out of nowhere. While Crawford's team hasn't shared details, there are clear possibilities. He might be referring to lost earnings from a fight with Mayweather that never happened. When Floyd retired in 2017, Crawford was already climbing the ranks, a unified champ at 140 pounds and heading toward welterweight greatness. A Mayweather versus Crawford fight then could have generated hundreds of millions in pay-per-view money.
I know life is hard, I know life is expensive, but come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants...
Another reason could be business outside the ring. Mayweather's promotional company has been tied to many fighters and events, and money disputes over percentages or promotions are common in boxing. What adds fuel to this situation is the leaked sparring footage. Crawford spoke out right after a private video of Floyd sparring started spreading. In boxing, sparring is personal. What happens in the gym stays there. Fighters test each other privately, and releasing such footage is considered breaking trust.
Money Man is getting ready. Super Bowl weekend, Las Vegas. He had to get the ones, make it rain. I need everybody. That Girl Collection, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the Super Bowl, or whoever win or lose, it don't matter. I need everybody there. Girl Collection.
The irony is strong because Floyd built his whole image on 2 things: his perfect record and massive wealth. 50-0 and the money team define his brand. Now seeing him tangled in lawsuits over unpaid cars weakens that reputation. Crawford, who just became the first fighter to become undisputed in 3 weight divisions in the 4-belt era, has the credibility to call him out.
So the money's really gone.
Yeah, that's what you think. It's get the money, spend the money.
All that money.
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money's gone. Trust me. Now it's like you call him, he'll be at you.
The Vegas Auto Gallery case highlights how fragile the Money Mayweather image looks under legal pressure. Court files say Floyd not only failed to pay but also trashed the dealership online, warning his millions of followers to avoid them. The dealer claims those posts brought threats from Floyd's fans. For the dealership, it's not just about money, it's about damage to their name. For Floyd, it's about fighting both in court and online, trying to win public approval while losing ground privately.
And then about the whole 50 Cent story, you gotta hear
accusations that Floyd Mayweather has unpaid debts with fellow athletes. A widely known allegation comes from rapper 50 Cent, who accused Floyd of cheating him out of $2 million during his jail sentence.
Then are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was invested in.
All right.
So look, he goes, when he finally does bring up that.
Crawford has always handled his finances smartly. He left Top Rank after years of disputes, bet on himself in the Errol Spence Jr. fight, and came out with a career-changing victory. Now he stands alone at the top of boxing, undisputed in 3 divisions and financially independent. So when he points at Floyd, he's not just criticizing, he's speaking as someone who sees himself as Floyd's successor in both legacy and control.
We're gonna get to it. What's up? We're gonna get to it. International with it.
Meanwhile, Floyd's lawyers are trying to flip the car case, accusing the dealership of fraud for not giving certain papers like the odometer certificate. But experts already see that countersuit as weak, with Krista Lee calling it a joke. It only shows Floyd's bigger problem. His attempts to fight back legally don't look nearly as strong as the evidence showing he didn't pay.
I believe in building generational wealth. Even like when my children, all 4 of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my business.
With these financial troubles piling up, Crawford also clapped back at Floyd for calling his Canelo win easy and saying Alvarez was washed up. Crawford explained that his victory came from a smart plan inspired by Mayweather's own style. In an interview with Inside the Ring, he said he studied how Floyd outclassed Canelo with defense, how Dmitry Bivol used discipline to control him, and how Canelo struggled against William Skull. Crawford said he knew he'd win because fighters like Canelo always have problems with his style.
Became a fight where Crawford made it where Canelo, to have any chance, he had to go get close, so he had to go through a bad neighborhood.
Yep.
And Crawford mugged him. It's that simple. He had to go through a bad neighborhood to get anything done, to get to the place that something was going to be done good.
Yeah.
And he got mugged going through that neighborhood.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Well, if I think about it, if I do come back and you...
Despite the big stage, the fight started quietly. Many thought Alvarez's size and power would decide it before the last round. But Canelo's early pressure met Crawford's sharp defense. Crawford blocked, slipped, and countered with calm accuracy. His punches weren't flashy but kept landing. As the rounds went on, he said Canelo's power never worried him. "No one's found a way to beat me," he said. "I knew I had the edge." While fans waited for a Canelo comeback, Crawford kept building a near-perfect performance.
Shout-outs to Crawford. You did it, boy. You did it. For those who still aren't quite sure what they witnessed last night, I'm going to let you know that you witnessed what is called a notorious boxing clinic. This is everything done right, okay? First.
When the final rounds came, Crawford pushed harder, increased his pace, and dominated the closing moments. When the bell rang, the judges confirmed what everyone already saw. The win took Crawford's record to 42-0 with 31 knockouts and made history, becoming the first man to unify all 4 major belts in 3 weight divisions. The last time someone did anything close was Henry Armstrong in 1938, long before the modern system.
To be honest,
when I set my sights on doing something and I know what I'm capable of, it's not like a surprise to me. It's a surprise to y'all because y'all didn't believe me, you know? But for me, I knew I could do it, and I believed that I could do it. I just needed the opportunity.
Terence, when did you know that you were going to be?
Afterward, Crawford sounded calm as ever. I don't feel anything special. It was meant to be, he said. That's the core of his mindset. He never treated greatness as a surprise, just as a result of work and belief. But once the celebration faded, all eyes turned back to Floyd. Crawford brushed off Floyd's criticism, reminding everyone that Floyd has his own problems: unpaid cars, lawsuits, and a sudden hunger for attention fights. To Crawford, Floyd's words mean little because his actions show his fighting for money, not legacy.
See, I think that for me, I watch defense as much as I watch offense. So yeah, like I thought like watching Bud catch those shots off his glove.
He looked amazing.
So amazing.
Yeah, he looked good.
Yeah. He'd go to a body and he'd catch that and come up with an uppercut. You know, just all those things that seem.
He looked great.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody do that ever.
No one has.
Mayweather has already agreed to fight heavyweight legend Mike Tyson next year. It's being promoted as an exhibition, but the timing says a lot. Coming off lawsuits in Vegas, including a $1.2 million judgment over the car case, this new fight looks like another quick payday. Floyd's critics say it fits the same pattern: big names for fast cash. On top of that, he's also hinted at something even bigger: a possible rematch with Manny Pacquiao. He admitted in an interview that talks are ongoing, though nothing is official yet.
We getting ready.
Pacquiao's advisor, Sean Gibbons, confirmed Manny's interest, saying they already signed with PBC and Al Heyman in 2019 hoping for Mayweather-Pacquiao 2. Back then, Floyd backed away. When Pacquiao beat Adrian Broner and Keith Thurman, Floyd distanced himself, even leaving before the official result in the Thurman fight. That rematch never happened, and Pacquiao eventually retired after losing to Yordenis Ugas. Now, he's making a comeback.
You would even fight him today?
Even here.
Oh my goodness. Tell me about that fight a little bit. Being in there with Floyd being in there with you, like what was the experience like being there, in the ring, fighting him finally?
It's good, but despite all those things, but then after the fight, right after the fight, I went to the hospital and got operated. My
yeah, you got an operation, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember you posted a picture of.
Really hurt.
Was he better? Or?
Pacquiao recently fought Mario Barrios. Though he lost, his performance convinced his team he still has fight left. Gibbons said Manny's motivation isn't just about money, it's about history. At 46, he wants to break more records, challenge younger fighters, and prove he's still got it. Only Floyd knows, Gibbons said when asked about the rematch. Manny's always ready if the deal makes sense.
But I don't think I thought I won the fight. Like I throw a lot of punches, even though he's moving around. Like I can imagine why I lost the fight.
Okay, Manny, wrapping this up, I got to ask you, because we talked about this Mayweather-Pacquiao. Do we see a rematch if you win on Saturday, Manny?
I don't know, just one at a time. Let's talk about that after the fight.
All right, well.
Floyd's latest comments were revealing. He told TMZ Sports, "There have been talks. It's possible. We just don't know. But right now everything's great, and I'm feeling good. Working every day and can't wait for 2026. That says a lot. Floyd hasn't fought professionally since 2017, yet is openly considering another massive event. For a man facing multiple lawsuits, the logic is clear. Fighting still brings fast money.
Why not Floyd Mayweather? Why isn't he in the top 5?
Floyd Mayweather, he's running the whole 12 rounds and he won the fight.
Manny, who are the top 5 fighters you ever fought, you think?
Morales.
It's no surprise that his chosen opponent is Mike Tyson. Tyson, 59, already returned for a bout against Jake Paul that grabbed global attention. Even in defeat, it made headlines and huge profits. Putting Floyd and Tyson together isn't about competition, it's about spectacle. Both are using their names to draw crowds, selling curiosity more than real rivalry.
It was just talks and rumors all the time about potentially Manny Pacquiao and the Mayweather 2. Was there any truth to that, or is that still kind of up in the air of maybe potentially happening?
It's up to him. If he come out to retirement, we'll have a Mayweather Pacquiao too.
Would you do an exhibition with him, or would you potentially entertain an exhibition with someone like maybe a Conor McGregor?
No, I don't like exhibition. If Mayweather is my opponent, I don't like exhibition. Like, I want a fight. Like, there's a decision.
The same idea applies to Pacquiao. A second fight a decade later wouldn't prove who's the best. It would simply pull in nostalgic fans and huge pay-per-view sales. For Floyd, that's perfect. He gets to earn millions again while setting his own rules. And for Pacquiao, it's a chance to close an old chapter and add one more big moment to his story.
Sounds like Manny's coming back December 13th.
December 13th?
I think so. Who in your gym do you have that could fight him right now?
Like Rollies.
What about him and Ryan?
Ryan's huge. That would be a good pay-per-view.
Him and Tank?
Tank would be huge pay-per-view.
And
that's what he's going after.
Floyd rematch is big too, I think.
That would be huge.
Who wins the rematch?
I think Floyd, but it could be him.
Behind all these plans is Floyd's real financial reality. The Vegas lawsuits strike directly at the image he's promoted for decades. The dealership says he only used the cars for clout and never meant to pay. Court papers show he signed a confession of judgment and ignored it afterward. That left him open to legal action and chipped away at his Money Mayweather persona.
Crazy that everybody keep asking me, why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, you know, fighters fighting, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million, but I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions.
Given all that, stepping back into the ring seems like the only move left for Floyd, and Crawford says the same. Boxing is what made him rich, and it's still how he makes big paydays while avoiding serious risk. At 48, undefeated, and still chasing big checks, Floyd views the Tyson and Pacquiao fights as extensions of his old formula. Maximize the money, control the terms, and stay in the spotlight.
Manny Pacquiao, he used to be with you for many years. He had a terrific performance. A lot of people want to see him fight again. Do you see him and Floyd fighting again? What did you think of his performance?
I don't think that's really a fight that'll get that much interest anymore. There's a lot of welterweights around, a lot of people that Manny can fight. Maybe he does a rematch. You know, at 46 with a layoff, I thought.
That's why Crawford isn't interested in Floyd's criticism. While Floyd calls his win over Canelo easy, Crawford says he did it when it mattered most, with a solid plan that worked. Meanwhile, Floyd is chasing short-term events, turning his name into cash while dodging debt issues in court. Crawford's reply was clear: he's building a legacy, and Floyd's just chasing money. With lawsuits piling up, that pursuit doesn't look like a choice anymore. It looks like desperation. What do you think?